remember there used to be a whole, like I think with the trust system, there was a chance where you could actually steal from characters. So kind of like in Skyrim, certain things would be be highlighted in red if it's like, oh, you can't, if you take that, they'll be stealing and stuff like that. So it's kind of like Skyrim. It's so really cold. Pick up another rock. Yep, it's kind of treated like it is pilgrim mode. Hopefully you guys don't mind that I'm playing on the easiest difficulty for it's not survival mode, story mode. Hopefully y'all don't mind. I just want to do what's the most fun for me. I sometimes like to leave the hood up just to kind of be like, okay, I know I looted this. There's no visors here. I'll definitely take all the tinder.
That'll come in handy.
It's kind of worse. I really hope there's not a dead body in here, just because that would be really creepy. When I played in normal survival mode, I came in here and there's just a dead body on the ground, and it's like, take that, and the fact that the room is like dimly lit, it looked really, really creepy. Oh, bank manager's house key.
Must be the key to the bank manager's
Yes,
house.
that's what I just said. Ooh! There was a granola bar. It pays to be thorough. Even if something isn't there, it never hurts
Could
to
end
check.
up being useful.
It's coffee. I don't drink coffee in real life. I much prefer hot chocolate. Oh, if only you could find hot cocoa in the game, that would be amazing. Don't have a fry bar. Okay. I already opened you up. I already forgot that.
Locked. Can't get in here yet.
I can get in here though, so let's practice safe. Is that 21? $21.45, I think that was. A lot of Canadian money. Oh, that's really bright. My gosh, that's my eyes. That was so freaking bright. I'm gonna just see if I can dump all this stuff here. Oh, that counted! So it did count. That was really good. So all we need to worry about is the food. There's a backpack here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yep. Medical. Wait. Medicinal plants of Great Bear? I don't know if I remember that. Oh, I love that painting. It's just like pancakes inside a heart, and that's how I feel. I love pancakes.
I can always use more food.
I love looking at the pictures, you know, of the Japanese pancakes, the fluffy pancakes from Japan, and they're like so good. I just am sad that I don't think there's any like anywhere near that where I live that I can eat those. A bank deposit box key. But I didn't really like hanging out in Milton in survival mode in my main run. I stayed like 4 days. I am not really a fan. I don't think it's definitely not a place like I was like trying to see like I survived almost like I don't know at the time. I think at the time it was probably like 70 to 80 days in Mystery Lake. I was surviving, thriving, killing like bears and wolves and stuff like that. Like trying to get better and better.
Could end up being useful.
At a Voyager mode and becoming less of a chicken when it comes to playing on the game. Whatever. But I made it here and I didn't like it here. It also bothered me that I found out, oh, if I wanted to have my main base to like
This stuff will come in handy.
to be in like say the farm, I didn't like that the wolf, how close the wolf was. Like, back off, buddy. Like, not your property. I mean, I guess technically it's not my property either. I'm squatting, but hey, whatever. But it's not the wolf's property either, so leave, you're trespassing. But also, I didn't like that the bear, there's only, I think, that according to the map that I found, the fan created map, is like, and everything that I searched online, there's only one bear spawn, and it's near the bear that's always like on the bridge with all the cars and everything. A tearful letter. Wow, looks like this person N just left someone here. Is this the bank manager's house? Oh, I think so. I think it is. The house with the Canadian flag.
I'll be hungry later.
Fresh cooked fish. I can't talk. Oh, is that a pot? Is that a pot? It is a pot. I'll be making so much water. Like, don't worry, grandmother. I got us covered.
I better take this food.
I really would appreciate. I would appreciate if we don't come across like a dead body, because well, it's just kind of creepy when you're just exploring the game, trying to the world, trying to have a good time, and suddenly in the bathroom you see a slumped over corpse. So far, it doesn't seem like that's happened. That's one of the main reasons I think why, I don't know if I mentioned this, it's one of the main reasons why I don't really
This'll come in handy.
I don't like making the camp office anymore my main base in Mystery Lake. I used to always do it, but I kind of got a little, I didn't like the dead body being so close to where I sleep. Oh, bank, a bait, vault code. As usual, this game is so gorgeous. I love this game so much. Even though I may not have been a fan of surviving in Mountain Town, still very much love this game. Probably one of my all-time favorite games ever. One of. It's really hard to find a game that beats Kingdom Hearts 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2 or Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but it's definitely probably, if I had to pick just survival games, this one would be number 1. Number 2 would probably either be maybe the Storm Mine, which I also have. Maybe I'll also play the Storm Mine on the channel. If I can, because I'm playing on my brother's computer. There's like so many wolves here in Voyager mode. Oh, we can go in! Oh, there's someone here. I'll take this. Hey, don't mind me, just doing some shopping. I couldn't tell if that sound was the wind in the game or the air conditioning in my house. Hello, sir. Can I talk to you?
Well, another stranger. Have you escaped the town?
Escape the town? No, I just arrived.
Not a refugee from the highways, then. You look weary, traveler. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
Who are you?
I'm nobody. But you can call me Methuselah. I'm here to witness the passing of an age.
What do you mean, the passing?
Don't you see the signs?
What is this town? I don't recall seeing it on any maps.
This is Milton. Paradise Lost. It's a town of the old world, discarded, left behind. You won't find much hope.
I need to find my friend.
I'm not sure you'll find any friends here.
Well, that's sad.
I'm looking for my friend. She was with me when my plane crashed. But it looks like she must have made it out alive. Have you seen anyone pass by here?
Many people have passed. All have gone into the town. I haven't seen any come back.
You seem oddly familiar, old man.
Is that right?
Yeah. And this whole place feels strange and empty.
The quakes changed everything here years ago. Great Bear's back was broken, and it's been laid low ever since.
Then what are you still doing here?
Aren't we here to witness an apocalypse of an apocalypse, you and I? No one thought the world would end this way, but how could they not have seen it?
It's probably just the storm. Power failure. I'm sure everything will be back to normal in a few days.
I'm not sure anything will ever be back to normal.
Any idea why all the cars are stalled and left behind?
They all stopped running. People abandoned them. Nothing but metal coffins now.
You always this cheerful?
My heart weeps for you, stranger. My days are nearly finished. But you'll have to live with what remains. Go safely, and good luck to you. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too. Okay, his name is Methuselah. We can actually learn about the characters. So yeah, that's Methuselah. And here's grandmother's. Methuselah is also, I think, That's a reference to Methuselah from the Old Testament. Very clearly supposed to be a reference, I think, to him in a sense that he comes off as very wise. Oh yeah, I won't be able to move, but it's not gonna stop me from taking all this stuff anyway. Oh, it's like a... I don't know, like a... Is it Slurpees? Are they called Slurpees? Slushies? What are they called Slurpees? Is that a thing at, like, Circle K? I think that's what they're called. I don't know. Probably don't need all these socks, but... I don't know. I can go through all my inventory later, and I feel less, I feel like I have less of a need to drop, stuff and leave stuff than I do in normal survival mode due to the fact that I'm playing on such an easy difficulty. I'm gonna leave that there though, I already have a bedroll. I think this area, this room here, this computer, is for the archive challenge. Which like I said, I started but never finished. Even though the game says I still have I have one of the badges, I never completed the challenge. But from what I can tell, it seems like a very like chill kind of challenge. I'll move the gloves. There's like no, I think, time requirement for the challenge.
It's starting to weigh me down.
But don't worry, we're fine. Highway robbery. Ooh, an abandoned truck for emergency supplies. And now, I'm going to, very slowly make my way back to Grandmother with all these goodies. But it was really cool seeing Methuselah. I also like him as a character. I like to know more about him. And we are back at Grandmother's place. Now let's see if we can dump a bunch of the stuff here. And we did it! We can return to Grandmother, guys.
On the way into town, there was an old man. Glasses, big beard, walking stick. He seemed a little odd.
Doesn't sound like anyone from Milton. Most of the elderly have gone. Or died. I'm the only one left. The only one from the old days.
The old man outside of town, Methuselah, he said he'd seen other people walking towards Milton.
Other outsiders? It's possible.
Where would they be? Maybe my friend was with them.
If they were outsiders, they might have stayed in the old schoolhouse. In the months after the quakes, people used to huddle there for the warmth of the school's old coal burner. Rare outsider coming through Milton might stay there the night. If your friend came through Milton, chances are she ended up there.
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help me find my friend?
I'm back in that night. Wind howling. Voices passing through town. I can hear them just outside the window. It's windy, but the voices carry. They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone, calling for help. But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have. They should have found her before it was too late.
Anything else you can remember might help.
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could have gone.
Okay, so we have to look at the tunnel. Oh, there seems to be another dead
What
convict.
happened here?
Oh boy. I recognize a few of these names, because some of them are, well, I won't spoil. Okay, now we have to return to Grandmother. Yeah, that's what I thought. You ain't so tough. I also noticed there, I don't think I actually noticed it before when I scared the wolf away, that Mackenzie, yeah, he is still wearing the his wedding ring. I think, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, Nathan, Drake, and Elena in Uncharted 3, I think it was, because, she's still, well, spoilers for that game, if you haven't played Uncharted 3, like, because Elena, she still wore their, like, the wedding ring, and he thought he got rid of it, but he didn't, they still had feelings for each other, so if I had to guess, I'd say that's also what's gonna be like the overall conclusion of story mode. Okay, I don't think the wolf wants me to continue with my little my talking about the story mode, but I feel like it's gonna end with Mackenzie and Astrid, or I hope it ends at least with them getting back together, because I think that they clearly still have feelings for each other. So I hope at least that it ends with them getting back together.
Did you find it?
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
No sign of her. The tunnel's blocked. Looks like maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
If the tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grandmother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No. Not the only way through, but my only way through.
She was there at the tunnel. At the bus. I'm sure of it.
You think she passed through the tunnel?
I'm not sure. But she was there. She left me a sign. A word. Perseverance.
A word from the old days. Why would she write that?
She's telling me she won't give up.
Or maybe reminding you not to.
Why write such a long name, though? It has to mean something more.
Why? Because you mean so much to her?
Because she wrote it in blood.
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills. Old logging and mill town used to be an important place. Now it's mostly dead, like Milton. Maybe she's pointing you there.
Perseverance Mills. How do I get there?
By car, before the quakes, when the roads were clear.
Looks like I'm on foot.
That will be a long road.
I'm starting to get pretty worried about my friend.
There's only one thing left to be done. You need to put her to rest.
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
I remember something. A farmhouse on the other side of town. That night, the memories are confused, but somehow I remember the farmhouse. You'll find a key to a safety deposit box somewhere in there. Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened to her.
Wait. Farm? Bank? What's this have to do with my friend?
They left her, didn't they? She needed help, and they let her go. This is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the bank, you'll find the answers. Now go.
I must be losing my mind. Smells like food cooking in here.
It's been a while since Grey Mother had anyone to make meals for. Please, take some soup before you go.
Thank you. That's really very kind.
Yeah, thank you for that, grandmother. I'll definitely take some of the soup. Can I take the soup? Oh, nope, that was the soup. I thought it was tea. Nice. So we have to go to the farmhouse. I'm a little overcumbered still. Hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. But let's go. Don't know if I'm gonna loot, like get all the caches. I would like to though.
This is just terrible.
That's awful. That's very sad.